What's up, guys? It's Francium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. That's right, you guys, and don't snap. It's gonna be an awesome freaking day. So guys, welcome back, and happy Thursday. So today you find me once again in the Castle Shellblade, a kind of forge armory section, taking a look at the Silver Hand armor. Now, the Silver Hand, obviously, as we know, is a group of people within Skyrim that actually hunt werewolves and are everything like that, but this is a bit of a different take on an armor for them. So for instance, let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like inside of the forge. Keep in mind, you are going to need a couple things within smithing. You're going to need this one right here, as well as the advanced armors, because it will allow you to create the plate version of the silver armor. So if you come to the anvil and you come down to steel, we can then go ahead and take a look at the different Silver Hand armors that come within this mod. There are two types of armors, but there is also kind of a way to swap out to have a Brigandine as opposed to having plate armor. Now we can go ahead and take a look at their stats and their cost, with the Silver Hand plate requiring 2 silver ingots, 5 steel ingots, and 3 leather strips with a total armor of 43. The boots with silver ingot, 2 steel ingots, and 2 leather strips, that's for the heavy boots. The Silver Hand Heavy Brigandine is 2 silver ingots, 2 steel ingots, 3 leather strips, and 2 leather. The Silver Hand Heavy Gauntlets, silver ingot, 2 steel ingots, and leather strips. And then the light gloves are 2 leather strips and 2 leather, very cheap. The heavy helmet without the faceplate is 1 silver ingot, 2 steel ingots, and 2 leather strips. And then finally, all of the light hands with the exception of the Saleh. We have the Silver Hand Light Boots, which takes 1 silver ingot, 2 leather strips, and 2 leather. The Light Brigandine, which is 2 silver ingots, 3 leather strips, and 5 leather. 1 silver ingot, 1 steel ingot, and 2 leather strips for the light helmet. And finally, with the Saleh or the Salet, we've got 2 silver ingots, 2 steel ingots, and 2 leather strips. Now that is a bit of a mouthful, but let's break it down and take a look at each of the armors on the armor mannequins. So here we are in the Shellblade Castle Armory, and we can see that all 3 of the armors are displayed here on the armor mannequins. Now we're going to go ahead and start with the one here on the right hand side, and this is the one that I'm going to be calling the Silver Hand Armor Light. Now light as in L-I-T-E, not L-I-G-H-T. So this one has the open-faced helmet with the Heavy Brigandine. And the Silver Hand Brigandine is, this is the heavy version, with the light version being over here. The reason I call this one the light version of the heavy armor is because this is all heavy armor, but you only have 2 things. You have the Brigandine, which is the chest, the arms, and the legs, and then you've also got the Silver Hand helmet. So altogether, it's a nice looking armor. I think it could be a bit more high resolution, but then again, with more high resolution textures, it becomes a bigger and more bulkier mod. But I think there's a lot of detail here that the mod author has done really, really well on, and I'm a big fan of. Then we can go ahead and take a look at the proper light armor. Now this is the light silver armor, or Silver Hand armor, and I definitely like this. If you wanted a variant that was close to the heavy armor, but wanted the light armor aspect, especially if you were going for a light armor playthrough, this is definitely the one that you'd want. You can see there's a lot less metal on there, there's a lot less steel, there's a lot less silver, and it's more so the leather, and it's more so the cloths and everything like that. It's more so, I would call it clothing rather than armor. But then if we go ahead and take a look at the heavy plate armor is absolutely awesome looking. The closed face helmet with the plate armor, the solid silver and steel armor, and then we've got the Brigandine underneath of there. Honestly, one of the coolest looking armors that I've seen, and I think it fits the Silver Hand pretty well, especially if you pair this with your silver swords and your crossbows with silver bolts and everything like that. I think this is absolutely an armor that I would use in my next playthrough if I was going as like a vampire hunter or a werewolf hunter or anything like that. And I wanted to emphasize my silver. Pretty cool to see all the sigils and stuff like that on there. Not to mention we got one on the chest plate right there, and that looks really, really cool. So let me know what you guys are thinking down there in the comment section. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you use this mod in your next playthrough? Or are you going to download it right now and don the Silver Hand armor? Let me know down there in the comment section. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next showcase.